Here's the entire paver process from start to finish in under 6 minutes. The goal for this backyard project was to make the backyard as functional as possible. The homeowner wanted a nice flat area so he can enjoy with his family and friends. So that meant we had to get rid of pretty much everything. This original backyard he had was not going to cut it for what he wanted. We sat down with the family, talked ideas, colors, pavers, textures, and all that good stuff to make sure we would land their ideal backyard space. One of the hardest things for a homeowner is this part right here, thinking and designing what they want for their home. That's why we give our opinions and our ideas, because we're here every day and we know what looks good. This homeowner chose to do 2,000 square feet of pavers, a sitting wall, and he'll be doing the grass, trees, and small plants. Because we're only doing the hardscape here, we have to make sure to leave access for whoever's going to do the landscape. Most likely they're going to need access for irrigation and low voltage lighting. So we got rid of all the old stuff, did the excavation, and now we are prepping for the pavers. This step right here is what ensures that the project will last for 20 years or 2 years. Obviously, our goal is to make this project last as long as possible. From the moment we start the excavation process, we're going down 8 inches for foot traffic. If this were a driveway, we were going down 12 inches. But for foot traffic, 8 inches is okay. Then we add our base rock, do a compaction process with a 1,000-pound compactor to ensure the base is nice and strong. Then for our bedding layer, we have our washed sand. We screed this and we can finally begin installing pavers. Officially, the most important part of the process has been done, which was the preparation. If this was done incorrectly, this project would not last 2 years. By now, we're about 7 days into the project and the pavers are already installed. Now we have to do all the fine details. And now starts the edge restraint process. This is why most projects fail near the edge restraint and how we make sure we never have those problems. First, we create a solid concrete footing with rebar, piers, and we're getting a total of 4 to 5 inches of concrete. This will make sure the border doesn't shift and look ugly. While all this was happening, we had a crew of 6 going right here. 4 guys doing the edge restraint and another 2 guys doing the sitting wall you're about to see right here. The homeowner wanted a cool little area in their patio where they were going to just relax by a fire pit and hang out. So essentially what you're seeing right here is the blueprint to a successful and smooth project. This project did not take us that long to complete. I think it didn't even take us 14 days. It was definitely sooner. And you saw us clean everything up. We brought in all the heavy equipment the first few days. Then for the preparation, we make sure to have good base. This is the foundation for the paver work. If you don't have a good base, the pavers will definitely fail. And then comes the fine details like the edge restraint and making sure whoever does the landscape has access for their irrigation and low voltage lighting. These are all things we think about and make sure are being done correctly. So if you're in the Bay Area and you're thinking of getting pavers done the right way, feel free to check out our description, comments, or bio for our email and contact us. We'll be happy to give you a free quote. By now we're 90% done with the pavers. All we have left to do is the compaction of the pavers themselves. And this is a process on its own where we compact once with the vibratory plate, then again but with polymeric sand. This polymeric sand is what locks the pavers together. It's like a glue for the pavers. There's no way of getting a single paver out at this time. The last step is to wash everything up and do any final touches with the polymeric sand, and boom, we're officially finished up with this project. This upgrade alone definitely added a tremendous amount of home value to this property. Landscape and hardscape is one of those things you'll definitely get your money's worth. Not only will you enjoy the project itself during the time you're at your home, but when you sell it, you'll also enjoy the cash benefit of all the work you did. The material we used in this project is Belgard's Avalon Slate, in the Victorian color. When choosing the color for your pavers, there's a wide variety to choose from, but we always want to stick with something that flows naturally with your home. We have seen that the Victorian color paver works pretty well with most neutral colored homes. We also like to add a soldier course different color border so it can highlight the project nicely. And that's the thing with pavers and hardscape in general. You can mix and match colors, you can use different size pavers and design it the way you envision it. Finally, let us know in the comments what you think of this type of project. Is this something you would get for your home? Why or why not?